Okay, hi you guys, it's Kate and King and welcome back to my channel. Can we just laugh? So, I'm going to work and I'm wearing like a button up, but like, I don't wear button ups. It's like tripping my brain out. I look either like a man finally or a lesbian. It's giving lesbian, but here we are. I get called a girl every day at work, so we're fine with it. But hi you guys. So I this is just maybe proof why I should not be posting these videos. But here I am with another read update because last video, gee, had I missed the mark, or maybe I didn't, but like, so I thought Reed wasn't texting me back, as you guys know, and then I kept bugging him because it was just spiraling in my brain. That's obviously why I was posting videos about it, because I just needed to get it off my chest, and then I couldn't talk to him and it was driving me nuts, so I kept like, hello, like just give me an answer. And finally I texted him a couple days ago and he was like, well, I guess a week ago I finally got a hold of him and he was like, not ignoring you, didn't block you. So I guess he was in Mexico with his kids and that's why his texts weren't going through. Well, I mean, he was in Mexico with his kids and his wife, but I digress. Is that the right word? I think that is. Anyways, so he finally responds and he's like, yeah, I was in Mexico, my texts weren't going through, so I guess he was there for 2 weeks, which is why I didn't get a response for 2 weeks. But I was like, okay, whatever. Well, then what happened with the Instagram? Like, why'd you block me? And he's like, I didn't block you. My Instagram got hacked. I don't know about that part, but whatever, fine. Your Instagram's hacked. I honestly need to get on someone else's phone and see if I can find his Instagram because I still can't find it to this day. But that's his story. I've never caught him in a lie before, so I guess I just have to trust it. But it just seems odd to me that your Instagram got hacked. I feel like that's I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. So I was like, okay, whatever. Your Instagram got hacked. And then we kind of had this text message exchange of like him not knowing whether or not like it was healthy to be talking to me because like I was still so upset about things, and he's like, maybe I shouldn't see you when I come to Utah. And I was like, well, you kind of already promised me that, so like for you to take that away. And like we kind of just went back and forth, and I'm like, not talking to you doesn't help and talking to you doesn't help, so I might as well get to talk to you. And honestly, this is just like all in a weekly period, right? So like I really don't, I don't know how I feel, and B, I just feel like I'm so confused every moment of every day because I feel like it's constantly changing. But anyways, so I kind of just told him, like, if you stop talking to me, like, that's gonna hurt me worse because it's so hard, like I said, to get an answer out of him because, like, I mean, I didn't tell him this directly, but, like, obviously I still think he has feelings for me. He's just not focused on that, right? Like, he's focused on being a dad and taking care of his kids. And so I just think, as of now, he hasn't told me this, but, like, I can already just see in my head, divorce is on pause. I'm pretty sure moving back to Utah is on pause. Which I guess just, it's really hard because I really don't know what's gonna happen. And like, until he's like sitting down across from me at a table, I can't grill him about these things. But also, like, I'm trying not to act the way I used to where I grilled him about things because I feel like it wasn't healthy for me to be doing, and B, it's not healthy, like, it's not helpful to him, and like, that's just not how a relationship should be. I mean, I don't know. It's just weird because I feel like we're not in a relationship now. And that being said, like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know exactly where we stand. I don't know where I want to stand. I don't know where he stands. And then, of course, you know, I brought all this up to my therapist, and then my therapist, you know, tries to give me the reality of the situation, and Caden never takes reality. He just lives in delusion. So, just a lot of conversations, a lot of thoughts, a lot of confusion. But I also like the narrative of like, maybe I just need to try to be Reed's friend first, and we build a relationship based on friendship first. Now, that's the other delusional part of me, because I know I still have greater feelings for him than friendship. And, you know, my therapist says, well, this isn't fair to you as a person, Caden. Like, I just think you need to not talk to him at all. And in a lot of ways, my therapist is right. In a lot of ways, I know what I want out of a relationship. And in a lot of ways, I know, you know, there's the potential of me just wasting my time on Reed yet again, rather than healing, growing, trying to find a relationship with somebody else that wants what I want. Yeah, I don't know. I just go back and forth though, because I feel like Reed does want what I want. I just think it's poor timing. There's kids involved. There's his wife involved. There's just so many other factors involved. I don't know. So, could be delusional, could not be delusional. I go back and forth every day. But like I said, now we've been texting every day, like just friendship stuff. And like sometimes I try to test the waters, like if he's still into me, but like Reed is very good at just ignoring things, or like, I don't know. It's just weird. And then, so I don't know. I literally have no idea. And like I said, like, I'm not going to push him until, like, I can get him in a room where he can't walk away until he tells me how he feels, I guess. But, like, I don't know. I also don't know how I feel. I think I do, but then I don't, and then my mind changes, and then blah, blah, blah. I just constantly feel a million type of ways. So, until I figured that out, I'm kind of just testing the waters with Reed and just kind of chit-chatting it up, and we'll see what the day brings every day. So, that is where we are. But at least I guess we're talking now. I don't know. It's just funny because then, like I said, I've not been dating, but I have gone on dates with people. And just every time I go on a date, I'm like that seems 10 times harder than dealing with this whole Reed thing. So I just like dealing with the Reed thing, and I just like telling everyone this is my person I'm pursuing. Makes for a better story anyways, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. And just, like, I'll keep dating, and until someone makes me feel the way I feel about Reed, or the way I felt about other people in my life, I just really don't see a reason to close the chapter with Reed, because I still have hope, and you just never know. And yeah, I mean, look at Carrie Bradshaw. Dated a toxic man for years and ended up with that toxic man, so there's hope. But yeah, anyways, that's just my little update. And I guess, like, if he is watching all these little videos, like, at least he knows, like, I did finally come back on here and set the record straight. But I at least thought you guys deserve an update. I feel like it's weird to have my last video be like a he ghosted me video, and now that's not the reality. So just to keep the story going. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.